Okay, go back to countdown. Ah, yes.
We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing? What's up, Simon?
What up,
We
Simon?
got 6 viewers on right now. How's everyone doing? Let's hear it. You guys like the stream setup? I think we're gonna start doing live shows. You know, hey, call in. We're getting going. Call
Yes, sir.
number on the screen. Let me get that up there for y'all.
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday night? Everything working?
Yep, we're all good. What's up, Trevor?
What up, Trevor?
All right, so I think we can get in something first. We got obviously Buccaneers in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Why don't we just get this video going? We got Tom Brady throwing the Lombardi trophy. That is amazing. We got our first call in here from Jeff Katz. What's going on, Jeff?
Ahoy, sailors.
You're on the 312 show live.
Don't have anything to say. Just wanted to lend my support and hear what you all have to say. Much love.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dad.
You have a good night.
Okay,
All right,
that's our
you
first
guys
caller.
can call the number on the screen. Call in, ask us questions, join the show. If you guys want to actually be on the show, drop some emails. We'll get you guys on the screen. We'll send you the invite. Want to be interactive? Anything you guys want to see?
I want to start off before we take a guest real quick and talk about the aftermath of the Super Bowl. We can go back and talk about the Super Bowl a little later, but I want to talk about the parade. If you can pull that video back up there, I want to talk about this because Tom Brady looked like he was having a little fun after he won his 7th championship. What do you say?
Yeah,
Let's pull up the video once again.
Quick. Hold up.
Yeah. What up, Gavin? How are you doing? Feel free to call in anytime you like. Ask us questions. Talk with us. Anything. We're taking questions. We'll talk about anything. We got a caller here.
We got a call in here.
Feel free to call in.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? I'm watching right now.
We got Noah Katz on the call in.
What up,
you got
Noah?
Any questions? You got any questions?
Yeah. What do you think about Gronk, the Lombardi trophy? Something.
The Super Bowl. We got you. Thank you for your call, Noah. Have a good night.
Thanks for coming on,
Super
Noah.
Bowl. We're gonna pull up this video real quick of Tom Brady.
Tom was lit off the avocado tequila.
Tom was lit off the avocado tequila.
All right, let's see this. All right, let's go piece by piece here. Okay, pause it. Okay.
Hold up. He is having to be held up.
Yeah, Tom Brady. So a little background if you didn't know, there was a boat parade instead of like a parade in the streets, and Tom Brady was seen right after getting off the boat, so unbelievably inebriated that he had to have somebody holding him up. He was stumbling around everywhere, looking like a freaking narwhal, dancing around. And then he has this great idea to throw the Lombardi Trophy over to Rob Gronk, I believe that is, if I'm not mistaken. So let's pause it there for a second. Talk to me about what you think would have happened if the Super Bowl trophy had not made it across.
Well, it would have, because Tom Brady's the GOAT. That's just what he does.
True.
This dude is just executes. I mean,
Mhm.
I think you would have seen some guys jumping in the water. I think that's definitely for sure.
I mean,
know
that thing would have sunk right to the bottom, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. I think it needs to become a tradition. You got to throw the trophy.
We just have word it's Cameron Brate, the other tight end, not Rob Gronk.
Cameron
Thanks,
Brate.
Simon.
Yeah, it was Cameron Brate. Thank God for Cameron Brate's hands. I don't know how you catch that thing. That thing is.
I mean, it's got to be like 5 pounds at least.
Yeah. And Gronk did dent the trophy. We got a call in from our friend Britt Rothstein. Britt, you're on the 312 show. What's up, man? He hung up. All right. Nice.
What compels someone?
We're going to pull up Gronk. Let's see. Let's see this video. Gronk denting the trophy.
We're getting a call.
It says unknown name. Hello?
Hey, boys, I was just wondering what you thought about the sexuality of Tom Brady making out with his kids and shit. It's fucking weird.
Thank you for your call, man.
Thank you for your call.
Obviously, we know Tom Brady. He's affectionate with his kids. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe he's a little too affectionate sometimes, but
I mean, hey, if kissing your son on the lips in public means you win 7 Super Bowls, I'll do it any day of the week. Thank you for the call. Keep sending in your calls.
That was a great call. What else we got? So the Super Bowl, Ollie, give me your thoughts on the Super Bowl.
Okay, here are my thoughts. I got a lot of them. I'm really happy with the outcome. I had the Buccaneers from the start. I know if we had discussed this before, if you're a friend of mine, then you know that I was pulling hard for the Bucs. As far as the actual game, I was really, really pleased with the outcome. Like I said, I really don't like the Chiefs. Not only because they beat the Browns, but mainly because of Patrick Mahomes' very annoying cadence. When he hikes the ball, he does a mix of like Kermit the Frog and like a dying goat, and he goes 180 every play, and it's a pain to watch, and I hate watching the Chiefs. They're such an entertaining team to watch, and that ruins everything for me.
It's the cadence of a winner.
Well, not this year, but
yeah,
it's the cadence of a good quarterback. As far as
what'd you think? And I want to ask the comments too. What'd you guys think of the peace sign? You think that was dirty or fair?
No, I loved it.
Dirty or
fair? Fair play to him. I mean, Antoine Winfield is one of the biggest rising stars, especially on the defensive side of the ball in the league. And I get it. Tyreek Hill has seniority over him. Obviously shooting up the peace sign in the regular season, but Winfield got the best of him where it counted. I don't see a problem, to be quite honest with you. What about you?
Yeah, it's football. We got another call here from Simon Schwartz. Simon, you're on the 312 show. What's up?
I was just wondering, speaking of the Super Bowl, if we could just play Chris Jones' 40-yard dash. I was wondering what you thought.
Oh, we sure can. Thank you, Simon, for the idea. Zach, cue that up.
Yeah, we are going to play that. For any of you guys who don't know,
he ran a very fast 40.
Chris Jones.
This is my dad's favorite video.
It was remarkable.
It was great. We're only going to play it once, and we're not going to zoom in or anything.
5 speed, please. You should really watch that thing jiggle.
Okay, before we play this video,
All right.
Before we play this video, I'd like to give a shout out to Richard
Yep, thanks for your
Christie.
call.
I'd like to give a shout out to Richard Christie. And you'll see why in a second, but he calls him BDCJ.
There we go. There's Chris Jones. Run it out.
And he falls to the ground.
He falls.
I wonder why. Did he tear his ACL?
Oh,
Oh, what happened? What happened? Why is he smiling? I thought he was hurt.
my God.
Wait. Well, let's see what happened.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, Chris.
Chris. Thank you for your call, Simon. Thank you. What else you guys want to see?
All right, back to the Super Bowl. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, I was very happy with the Bucs outcome. Tom Brady has reinstated him as if he didn't need to do it, but he did it again. He's the greatest of all time. There's no dispute. Thank you for the comment, Simon. There's no dispute. He's great. However, Patrick Mahomes did not show up. He did not throw a touchdown. He threw 2 interceptions. What's up, Benny? We'll get to that in a second, Julie. Thanks for joining. But like I was saying, Patrick Mahomes didn't show up. And Zach, I want to hear what you have to say about this. But Patrick Mahomes is the heart and soul of that team. Their defense is no good. I got to be honest. Their defense is no good. They can't stop the run, and their pass D is sloppy, and they get a lot of penalties. And that all doesn't matter, quite honestly, if Patrick Mahomes shows up to play and he throws a couple of tutties. And he didn't. They would have won that game if Patrick Mahomes threw a couple of TDs, plain and simple. And he didn't show up. The O-line,
no O-line though. Eric
the O-line
Fisher,
didn't show up. The receivers didn't show up.
No.
It was a bad outing for the Kansas City Chiefs. They were outcoached. They were outplayed. They were outhearted. Simple as that.
Question from Julie: where do you think Lonzo Ball is going to go if he gets
Good
traded?
question.
I got no idea.
Here's what I'll say about that. For Lonzo, I don't know, man. I like him in New Orleans, and I think the trade rumors are a little fabled. I could see him, he's got a good fit in let's see here. There's a couple of places where I could see him. I don't know. Maybe a place like Portland where they can they're looking to trade Gary Trent, I know.
Yeah.
I could see him rocking in Portland. He has been balling recently. Yeah, Trevor. As far as potential landing spots go for Lonzo Ball, I don't know, man. He's been playing well, but I don't know. Maybe the Suns, maybe they could just go all in and trade Chris Paul. Maybe the Knicks.
We got a call here from Britton Simon.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, you guys are on the 312 show. What's up?
What up? Hey, I was just
Hey, Simon, Britt.
your thoughts on Jackson Mahomes' TikTok life. And
Interesting.
wondering, is that girlfriend real? Or is it all his sham?
That's a great question. Thank you.
Good question.
Good question. You guys have a good night. I know the prop for Jackson Mahomes TikToks was what, 5.5, something like that. The under hit.
Yeah, because I would imagine he was pretty upset with his brother's absolutely heinous outing.
Yeah, but I don't know about his dating life. I'm not really sure. I don't really.
Yeah, I'm not really educated on that subject either. However, I will tell you that I did download TikTok during the Super Bowl, and I constantly refreshed his page to see what he was going to post after they lost.
Yeah.
And it took him a little while, I'll tell you that. And all he had to say was, "We'll be there next year." So I don't really know. I can't tell you, but all I can tell you is the girlfriend is probably not real, and that he's one weird guy.
Yeah, he's been on the weird side. It's kind of hard to imagine that he is the brother of Patrick Mahomes. But, he's doing his thing.
Good for him.
I guess.
Okay, riddle me this. Going back to Lonzo Ball, because I am doing a little bit of research here, and I think the Chicago Bulls are actually considered the most likely landing spot for Lonzo Ball by the deadline. I think I think insider news report that both Ball and his agent prefer the Pelicans to trade him to Chicago. I guess the most appealing player would be Zach LaVine, but I don't think the Bulls can trade him until the offseason. AJ says Kobe's greater than Lonzo. I mean, yeah,
Yes.
Kobe had a great game, but Lonzo Ball is he's underrated.
Yeah.
But they need to. Their problem is they're not surrounding Zion with proficient enough passers. And Lonzo Ball, while he was supposed to be this great passer coming into the league, he's a good passer, but he doesn't give the ball to Zion. I watch that team a lot. They're really interesting. And I don't know. I don't think Zach LaVine would be the answer to getting Zion the ball, but I think the Bulls are sort of looking to move LaVine. But I don't know. I can't really see Lonzo Ball leaving.
Yeah, we got another call from Britton Simon. Let's hear the questions. Britt, let's hear it.
So what up, guys? Sorry, I was having a hard time connecting before.
You're good.
Let's hear the question. Let's hear it, Britt.
Oh, a question? I was thinking, Rob Gronkowski, how many years he's got left?
I would say he's got 1 year left.
One.
Oh,
What do you say?
I'd say 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Okay. Rob Gronkowski maybe has 1 year left. The dude has horrible CTE. He can't memorize the playbook. Yeah, you'd be a fool to say Rob Gronkowski with his jello head has 4 years left in the NFL.
Yeah, he's got some definitely brain stuff. He turned it on halfway through the year. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, we just think he played incredibly in the Super Bowl.
I agree.
obviously.
Vintage Gronk.
Sexy.
Vintage
All
Gronk.
right, bye guys.
Thank you. Vintage Gronk is what we saw. And yes, he indeed played very sexy. If you wanna use that terminology.
Any other questions in the comments or anything like that?
We can switch it over. I know you wanted to do a little segment on basketball, which the Lonzo trades were sort of circulating around.
Mm-hmm. We got another call. We got a call from Trevor Boyd.
Here we go.
Trevor, you are on the 312 show. What's up?
Man, I really just think, since it's the trade deadline and all that, I really think the Bulls would be foolish to trade Zach LaVine. Dude had 46 points last night. He's a top 5 shooting guard in the East. And instead of trying to trade him, they need to extend him today.
And he wants to win. He wants to win.
And he wants to win.
I don't know why you would trade a guy that's I mean, why don't we try to build around him or get a piece with him as well?
Yeah.
Pick up a big free agent where him and Zach can go to work. We got Kobe White. I think the team could be great. We definitely need to make some moves, but
this is an interesting one. Yo, Trevor, comment on this one.
Broke up the 90s Bulls, and he broke up, and he fired Tibbs. So I just know he's garbage at his job.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to be gone, which saddens me. But hopefully, Ack makes the right decision and keeps him around.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, let's answer this one in the chat. This is an interesting trade. Lauri Markkanen for Lonzo Ball.
I hate Markkanen. Get rid of him. Yeah,
I love the profile pic, by the way, Henry W. I'm a big Ohio State fan, big Fields fan. As far as Lauri Markkanen goes, Lonzo Ball has much more value than Markkanen. So I think the Bulls would maybe have to throw in a couple of seconds. Or maybe even a first. But, yeah, it's not a bad start. They need to
No,
get rid of
I think
Markkanen.
Markkanen for Lonzo Ball is perfect. I don't like Markkanen. We need to get him out of here.
Oh, the Bulls would be winning that trade, but I don't know if. Yeah, exactly. Laurie and Gafford for Lonzo would be a great deal for the Bulls. Okay,
Or
Britt, your
Wendell
question, David Mann for Levine. Well, David Mann is a Harvard graduate. If we're talking intelligence, I think it's a good deal. If we're talking basketball ability, isn't David Mann like 5'6"? So probably not. He probably shoots on top of his head like this. But
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Let's go in. I think we should go into the highlights from the Bulls game last night.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I watched it, so let's do it.
Let's see.
So I saw some crazy stat like Zach LaVine and Kobe White combined for like the most threes of a Bulls duo ever.
Yeah.
That's pretty good considering that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen played for that organization.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go through this. Lonzo Ball. Here we go.
Well, let's get into crunch time here. Or I'm pull up a different highlight. We don't want that much action.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll answer these questions. Thoughts on rookie Patrick Williams?
Oh, I think he's a beast. Next Kawhi. What is this game? Bulls Magic? Wait, they played the we'll just watch this.
Yeah, skip to the end.
Yeah. Well, I'll go middle here.
Zach, unpin the comment. Laurie Markkanen for Lonzo Ball.
Oh, we got this one.
Oh, it's no NBA duo ever.
Yeah, no NBA duo ever is hit.
I thought it was just a Bulls franchise thing. Wow, that's even more impressive. Wow.
What is this advertisement? What we got here?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, first NBA duo ever to hit 8 threes in a game, something like that. That's wild. Absolutely wild.
What do you think of these Bulls City uniforms?
I don't really like them. I mean,
they look a little weird to me.
I don't know why you wear. I feel like both teams would have to wear them.
Yeah.
Like why? Like
I think New Orleans are pretty cool.
New Orleans is just in regular jerseys and.
Yeah, AJ, Stephen Curry and Clay.
That is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Stephen Curry and Clay haven't hit more than 8 threes together in a game.
That is some wild stuff.
Wow. That's crazy. They were raining threes. Let's see this as they go down the stretch. I mean, there was a point in that game I turned it on because I get these alerts where like history in the making sort of thing. And I flipped it on it, and there was a point in the game. I think it was like the beginning of the fourth quarter, end of the third, like what we're watching here, where Zach LaVine and Kobe White just didn't miss a three.
Yeah, we got a call in here from AJ Axelrod. What's going on, man?
What's going on, AJ?
Yo, what's up? I wonder if you saw this stat from last night. As LaVine had over 45, he moved into second place all time for the amount of 45-plus point games with 4. And the number 1 was obviously Michael Jordan with 73.
Yeah.
The difference from 73 to 4, and how impressive it is that LaVine is second place with only 4.
Yeah, I think that's a great question.
Great question.
Michael Jordan definitely had more games as a Bull, but I mean, Michael Jordan, there's a reason why he was the greatest of all time. There's a reason. Zach LaVine's not the GOAT. I think it's also different.
Okay, hold on. Back it up. We just saw a crazy play. Back it up. Look at this. This is why Zion Williamson deserves to be an all-star regardless of what anyone says. Okay. This is the play. Next. Right here. Yeah. Okay, watch this play, everybody. Okay, Zion Williamson goes to the rim strong. He misses, grabs his own rebound, and puts it back up.
He's a monster.
There were 3 guys in his way, and he just powered through them all for the layup. Now, say what you want about Zion. Maybe he's a little bit of a disappointment. He has had some injury problems. To me, he's playing well, but I don't know. I can't reason with anyone who says he's not living up to the hype. He's really, really great.
Yeah, AJ, got anything else?
So Zach, me and you are both very high on this player. What are your thoughts on Danny Avdia's disappointing rookie season?
I think he's on a terrible team.
They suck.
I'm not going to say that Bradley Beal's overrated.
I think he has to go to a different team.
Bradley Beal's got to go to a different team. Denny's got to go to a different team. It's just you can't win. You can't be good on a losing team. You just can't on a team with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Hate to break it to you, but no one is going to play well.
And I really don't. I know me and AJ discussed this at some point before the season. I know you were very excited for this team, not only for Avdija, but for the duo of Beal and Westbrook. And it's a little disappointing to see them this bad. I mean, they're terrible, and they have Westbrook who's just great at getting to the rim. He's a 10-10-10 guy. And then you got Beal, who's a freak of nature scorer. He's going to lead the NBA in scoring this year, no doubt about it in my mind. And I don't understand how it doesn't work. I think Beal needs to be moved. He needed to be moved yesterday, like so long ago. He should have been moved at last trade deadline. And the fact that they just sort of hung on to him is a little crazy to me. However, do I think they can turn it around? Yes. This is sort of what happens sometimes with these new, completely reassembled, rebuilt teams. Zach, I'll ask your thoughts in a minute. I'm just a little confused why it doesn't work, especially midway through the season.
Yeah, I just don't think Russell Westbrook. It's tough to get him. It's tough to win with a guy like him. Right. You saw it in Houston with him and James Harden. You'd think that duo is unbeatable. Right. Sometimes it's not. And Denny, Russ has barely played, and there's injury. I know Denny was on the COVID list. Going back to Denny, Denny was sick. Denny had injuries. But I thought Washington was going to do a lot better.
Yeah, same.
Obviously not. I want to go into this.
Thanks for the question, AJ.
Yeah, thank you, AJ, for the great question. I want to go into the Bulls' chances on making the playoffs.
Here we go.
Where are they at right now?
Let me pull up the standings. All right. So the NBA standings currently have the Chicago Bulls in the East. It goes 76ers, Bucks, Nets, Celtics, Raptors, Pacers, Hornets, Hawks. The Bulls are currently sitting in 10th at 10-14, and my Cleveland Cavaliers are sitting in 12th at 10-16 after a hot start.
The Cavs are at 12th right now?
Yeah, we're dropping games like crazy. Yeah. We're on a big road trip out west, and we're dropping games. Okay. Here's what I'll say. Heat at 11 is a very, very, very – I mean, the Knicks and the Bulls are both ahead of the Heat. As far as playoff chances go for the Bulls, high to very high. And here's why I'll say that. I think the Hawks are a playoff team. However, the Hornets in the 7th spot, how long can that last? Obviously, yes, they're 12-14 with a pretty decent record, and 500 in the East pretty much always makes the playoffs.
Well, not now. I think the East is getting better.
Yeah, I mean, right now the East is pretty crummy, but we'll see after the break. But my point being that if the Bulls can stay where they're at right now, and all goes well, and the Hornets start falling off, and the Hawks, who are not all people are saying, and the Knicks, and all these other teams just start. We'll start to see the separation a couple weeks after the trade deadline of teams with legitimate playoff chances and not so legitimate playoff chances. Do the Bulls have a shot? Yes, absolutely. If I were to put a percentage on it, I don't know. 70% to squeak into that 8th seed. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to have to sneak in, and I think we're a dangerous team in the playoffs. I know the Bulls suck, but
Is that a call?
Seems like prank call.
Interesting.
What else is going on? We got anything? We talk NBA. We could talk some MLB. Don't want to.
Sure.
I know.
Oh, that's a good question.
Wow.
That's a great question.
Great question here from Matt Walsh.
Let's answer this.
I go with the classic chicken sandwich and fries, Chick-fil-A sauce.
There you go. Okay, so I like to go big or go home at Chick-fil-A. I usually go with at least one, maybe even two Chick-fil-A sandwiches, extra pickles. Love the pickles. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. I actually have like one of those big bottles that they sell in my fridge. I put it on a lot of stuff. And I usually go for some nuggets. I'm not a fan of the grilled nuggets, but the Chick-fil-A nuggets, they're elite nuggets. I got to say, they're not McDonald's quality. However, they're really solid, really crispy, really good. And a great vessel for the best condiment possibly ever, Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one from AJ. Nets versus Lakers, NBA's finals. Who's winning? I got the Lakers right now. But
I don't like the Lakers. I don't like LeBron. MJ's the GOAT, Nets.
I got the Lakers.
Dude, the Lakers are bums.
Yeah, you can say that.
The Nets will figure it out. They're gonna get some pieces. Mark my words, they're gonna get some pieces. I would really like to see them get Drummond. I think if they get Drummond, they can beat the Lakers.
Yeah, Trevor, I'm gonna have to agree with you here. I gotta go with the Nets getting smoked by the Lakers. However, I think that actually Lakers versus the Sixers versus the Bucks versus the Celtics is going to be a better series. I just don't know. I don't know if right now the Nets can compete. There's a lot of time left. Down 10 seconds on the clock, LeBron or MJ. Is this even a question?
MJ.
Is that even a question? Bradley Beal, the leg show. Not bad, AJ. He'll definitely have LeBron there to pass him the ball. And if Bradley Beal learns how to pass and move without the ball, I think it'd be a great fit. I don't know if they have the money, but they'd have to probably give away Schroeder, maybe even Harrell. But yeah.
Yeah, I think the Lakers. I'm. You guys will come to know. I don't like LeBron. I'm gonna put it that way. I don't like LeBron. I know Ollie, you're a Cavs fan, so you got to respect LeBron. But dude,
nah, Trevor, you're wrong about that. No, the stats, no.
Trevor says he's taking LeBron the clutch. LeBron, I'll give it to you.
LeBron's my favorite player. I'm getting a call. Hold on. I'm getting a call here but I'm taking MJ. We'll get to that in a second. But AJ, I want to elaborate a little bit on the Bradley Beal trade. We got Simon Schwartz here. Simon, you're on the air. What's up, dude?
Ollie, don't play it.
All right.
All right. LeBron is literally sure.
Yeah.
But it's LeBron. He's not the GOAT.
I don't know. Literally the greatest clutch performer. I'd like to see some numbers on that, Trevor.
Honestly, it all comes down to free throws as well. LeBron can't hit a free throw.
Don't get me wrong, LeBron is the best player. Is my favorite player of all time, but MJ is just better, dude. The fact let's take that 40-point stat for a second. Michael Jordan, what was it, 75, 40 points? Zach LaVine, second most of all time with 4. I mean, that says a lot.
Sure.
That speaks volumes. As far as like the GOAT, I'm going MJ. As far as my favorite player and the second best of all time, very close. So I'm going LeBron. If LeBron can win a couple more rings, maybe in an MVP or two, maybe. But as of now, and probably forever, I'm gonna have to go Jordan.
I mean, this dude, it's Michael Jordan. I'm playing some of
Let's watch some of these plays. Go up to the top because that's when they'll show us buzzer beaters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the stats, Trevor. I'd love to see him.
Trevor, if you want to, you could call in and tell us.
Yeah, call in. I'd love to hear
drop
your
an email. We'll get you on.
love to hear your take. If you want to drop your email in the chat, we can get you on this. Who is LeBron's Pippen? That's also a good question.
LeBron's Pippen is Anthony Davis.
Well, now it is, but yeah, I guess Anthony Davis. But I mean, Wade, Dwayne Wade,
Kyrie, Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
I mean, that, like, the fact, like, you can't really say that the Cavs were bums. Like, I know LeBron made them better, but, like, look at their 2K rating.
Oh, our team was trash.
No, look at the 2K rating on when LeBron was there. They were the best team in the league.
Well, we were champions at one point, but
yeah.
I don't know. I love LeBron. He's my favorite player ever. Favorite player to watch, favorite player I've ever watched. Here we go. Let's watch some of these.
Oh,
this is flu game. This is the flu game. Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Nice, Trevor. Funny story about Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Oh, what? My dad was at this game.
Hey, by the way, quick merch plug. I don't want to be that guy, but if you guys don't win the giveaway, which if you haven't entered, please do. Free hoodie on the line. We will be selling the hoodies for around $30, something like that. It would be huge support. We're not taking any profit from it.
Yeah.
At all. We just want to get you guys the merch. We're doing it as
my dad was also at this game. Triple fist pump. His funny story about that, his father was so mad after the game that he was driving so fast down the highway out of rage that they got a really big speeding ticket and
who is this?
To jail. My dad's dad.
Oh God.
After the triple fist pump game.
Look at that. Look at MJ, man. I mean, he's
Big
a guy.
Z. Big Z.
Oh yeah, this was amazing.
How many playoff buzzer beaters does Trevor? Slide your email to me right now on text, and let me get you in this call because I really want to hear your point of view. Because I would hope that you think that Michael Jordan's the best ever. I don't know why you wouldn't as a Chicago sports fan. Y'all talk PGA. Sure, we can talk PGA.
Golf?
Sure.
Dude, Koepka's a monster. This dude can bench like 270 something. Or what can he bench? No, he can
I don't know. Brooks Koepka hit on my mom. Funny story.
Really?
All right, PGA. Let's talk PGA. Okay, Trevor just slid me his email, Zach. Let me send it to you real quick.
Just read it off.
t.boyd208 @gmail. PGA. Let's see here. The Masters are coming up in April or something.
Quick turnaround for the Masters.
Yeah, I feel like it just was here. As far as favorites for that go, I mean, I like Justin Thomas. I don't think Justin Johnson can repeat.
John Rahm.
I like John Rahm. I think Rahm is due. Rahm is due for a major.
Rambo's so due. He kind of blew up. Hey, dark horse. I actually took Abraham Answer.
The Mexican guy?
Mexican guy. He is amazing.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid golfer. Matt Walsh. What are you thinking for PGA wise? You give us something. I would hope that me and Zach are both pretty well educated on the topic enough to talk about it. Let's hear it. We're gonna get Trevor on here in a second to do it a little debate about this preposterous stuff he's saying about LeBron James being the best of all time. Which, don't get me wrong, I love LeBron. He won my team a championship. I'm forever grateful, but no. Sorry.
Not the GOAT.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a pretty good stream so far. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. If you've been on here for the whole thing, we love you guys. Thanks.
Rambo.
Make sure to enter that giveaway.
Ooh, I did not know that he ditched TaylorMade. Where is he now? I didn't know that.
Is it a Titleist or?
Oh, look who we got. We got backstage. We got the LeBron fan, Trevor
What's
Boyd.
good?
Here he
Yeah.
Trevor
is.
Boyd, welcome.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
What is this comment here? Bob Brown.
All right, Bob Brown, take it somewhere else, buddy.
Take it easy, man.
All right, Trevor, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. We'll let you have the air first.
All right, I lied. Jordan is number 1. LeBron is number 3. In clutch
Yeah,
players
there
of
you
all
go.
time.
There you
Wow.
But look,
Wow.
but
That
look,
was a quick
but look.
turnaround, buddy.
Quick
But
turn.
look, I had to look it up. But look, let me just read off his stats. 5 playoff buzzer beaters, and if you think I'm lying, I can literally tell you.
No. I believe you. And like half of
All
them,
right.
more like 4 of them are with the Cavs in 1 year.
Yeah, he hit 2 in 2018. He hit the
Yeah.
buzzer beater against Orlando in 2009. He hit
Yep.
the
I was
layup
at that.
against.
I was at that game, by the way.
You were like 4 years old at that game, for real?
Yep, I was on the court and I met Shaq. I got a picture.
Wow. Yeah, he hit a layup against Indiana in like 2014 for the win. And there's one more that the one against the Bulls in 2015,
Yep.
which still hurts my heart. But yeah, his playoff stats: 29 points, 9 rebounds, 7 boards. I mean, his playoff win share is 48 minutes. Is .244, which is kind of crazy. And this isn't so look, the website I looked at isn't even updated. This wasn't, it still says he only has 3 championships, which we all know he has 4. But look, we know that Jordan is the GOAT, but I still think LeBron is the greatest. He's the best player at basketball there ever was. I don't think there's anyone better at the game of basketball.
What makes you think that? What makes you think that? Because I would argue that Michael Jordan technically is the most sound basketball player.
And I'll tell you why. If LeBron James wasn't so selfless, if he wasn't trying to pass the ball every game, he would average 35. Probably even.
Well, you look at Bradley Beal. Hold on. You look at Bradley Beal. This dude only scores, and look where he's at.
And they lose. That's true.
So that's
That's
why
true.
I think being the GOAT, I don't think scoring 35 a night qualifies you as the GOAT. I think it's scoring maybe 27, averaging
Which he does.
10 assists, which he does. But I think that not saying that that's a GOAT, but those stats are better than 35 points a game.
That's true. But we know that Jordan had to make that adjustment himself, because in like whatever it was, he won his first MVP. That was like 87, 88. He averaged like 37 a game. But what happened to them in the playoffs? They lost in the second round, right? So LeBron has been doing this his entire career. We've seen him throughout his entire career when he was a kid, first coming in the league, just making his teammates better. And I think LeBron is the top 3 passer that's ever played in the game. And just like the way he's able, I don't think anybody else has a better basketball IQ. Look at that stat, AJ. He's shooting 42% from the 3. You can see the progression in his game throughout his entire career.
Shoots 42% from the 3-point line.
He's been shooting like
I'm pretty sure that's this season. That's this season.
I believe it. That's this year. This year. I mean, but his career numbers aren't bad either, though. In Miami, he could shoot threes, but he wouldn't shoot from the logo like he does now. At any given possession, he just pull up from the logo and it's cash.
Also,
Only thing he can't do. Go ahead.
I don't think that you can say 3-point. You can use 3-point shots as an argument for the GOAT, just because the 3-point shot was not prevalent in the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when Michael Jordan came into the NBA, the 3-point line had just been instated in the NBA, like maybe 5 years.
It has been there for like 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just used the 3-point.
I mean, it matters
as progression in his game throughout his entire career.
Yeah.
So, just him being such a sound passer, and we know he's a good defender. Jordan has the Defensive Player of the Year awards. That's real cool. But like, I still think he's the best at basketball. I think nobody has ever been better at the game of basketball. I still think Michael's the greatest. I think he's the greatest. 6 rings, 6 times, 5 MVPs. Like, yeah, we know that. But I still think nobody is better. But LeBron is 6'9", 260. He's passing the ball. Like, So I don't know. I still think he's the best at basketball, but I still think Kareem has slept on immensely too because I think has the best career out of anybody ever.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Don't make me pull up Kareem's number.
So I want to. Those are my top three, by the way, Trevor.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Kareem. I have trouble differentiating the two. I got Bill Russell up there. But let's talk about this dude, Larry O'Brien. And by Larry O'Brien, I mean his trophy. Okay. Yep. So how many Bill Russell got? 11?
11. But there were 8 teams in the league for the majority of the time he was winning those 11.
Yeah. So let's say Bill Russell has like 7. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say he has seven titles that we can actually call like super legit titles.
All right,
how many does LeBron have? 4?
4.
And Michael Jordan. Okay, so let me preface this real quick. Michael Jordan played in the hardest NBA ever, right? You had Motor City. You had Motor City. You had Larry Bird. You had all these guys, all these tough teams, and it was a different game of basketball. And by different, I mean physical. Nowadays, you see these guys flopping. Nowadays,
no zone,
you see these guys
only play. Yeah.
Nowadays, you see these guys, like spending millions of dollars on their body, and this just did not happen in Jordan's day. This technology did not happen, and yet he was still able to produce. I love the shot. And by the way, this wasn't a 3.
Insane.
By the way, his foot was on the line.
Don't care. Look at the degree of difficulty on that. Little Beal. Watch out, little Beal.
This is so laggy. I'm gonna skip.
Okay, but like I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jordan won 6 titles. He 3-peated. Okay.
Twice, which is
not
ridiculous.
once, but twice. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about repeating for a sec. We saw it. The Chiefs couldn't do it, let alone 3-peating. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hardest thing to do in sports.
Complete utter dominance over the league.
Argue with me over anything. Hole in one, doesn't matter. 3-peating is the hardest thing in sports. And Jordan did it in the hardest time period, and he was so unbelievably dominant for every one of those championships. He was the centerpiece. Okay. He was the best player. And I forget the stat, but I think 4 of those championship years he won MVP or something like that.
Yeah.
That to me alone, stats aside, I don't really love stats because I think the best player really has to do with effect on the game itself.
Okay, if you want to talk effect on the game, but I'll let you finish your point. I'm collecting.
And by effect on the game, I mean complete dominance. Dominance on the game of basketball to the point where you can see it night in and night out. You can physically see Michael Jordan dominating every night. I just don't understand how. I don't know how you could say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan when not only does he have less championships, not only does he have less MVPs, and they have similar numbers, and LeBron's career is not over yet. There's plenty of time for regression. There's plenty of time for everything.
All right, so unless Zach, you got anything to say before I go?
No, you go ahead.
All right, so you talked about the 90s when Jordan was playing, late 80s, mid 80s, being the hardest time for the NBA. That's correct, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay. So I want to kind of refute that a little bit by saying it was the hardest to play in the NBA, like the rule-wise, like hand checking was still there, no zone defense. You could be as physical as you want. I still think today, the last, 15 years, let's say 15 years, is the best talent we've ever, like some of the best players, most widespread talent we've ever seen in this league. I promise you. We've never seen, LeBron has had to play the best players, some of the best players of all time in the finals. And, I'm not going to discount that with Jordan. Like, he played old Magic. He played Clyde Drexler, who was real good. He played Big Charles. He played Stockton Malone. He played he didn't have to play Durant, Curry, and Thompson on one team 3 years in a row. He didn't have to play Tim Duncan at his prime and get swept by him. And LeBron had to play Tim Duncan and Tony Parker in the finals 3 different times. He had to play Dirk, who was going crazy. He had, I mean,
you
I don't
play
like
MVP
comparing
Dirk.
eras because you can't. Yeah, I don't think if Jordan would have gotten some of those, I don't know, he might have dropped one. I don't want to say that. I'm just saying it would have been more likely to see him drop one to teams of those caliber, and not to discount those teams he was playing. But these teams LeBron has had to go up against are wild. Like some of the best teams, and literally the best team in history that he beat. You feel me? So like, what is he, 4-6 now? I can't blame him for that. I really can't blame him for that because these teams he's going up against are crazy. And the Western Conference is as loaded as it's ever been the last 20 years since he's been in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
But it's tough to compare eras, though. That's definitely a tough thing.
Absolutely. I guess it's sort of contradictory what I'm saying. Like I don't go by numbers, and yet I'm going by numbers.
Okay, bro.
But
yeah, LeBron has never lost in the first round. Jordan got swept in his first 2 playoffs in the first round. I just want to say that.
Interesting.
Wait. Hold up.
Interesting.
How old was Jordan in his first 2 rounds of the playoffs?
The same age, I mean, like 20, 22, 23, 24, that age range. LeBron was the exact same age.
All right, but what's more impressive? Let's say you go to a bar 6 nights in a row, and you go 6 for 6. You go 6 for 6.
Okay.
What's more impressive?
Here's another thing.
Or what's LeBron's record?
You talking about in the finals?
Yeah.
4-6.
4 for 6.
So, but here's another thing. Okay. So I talked about the Western Conference teams LeBron had to see in the finals.
Yeah.
LeBron throughout his whole career has had such an easy path to get to the finals. Jordan, that 90s Eastern Conference with the Knicks and the Pacers and those teams were dominant. The amount of game 7s he had to play in the Eastern Conference playoffs were ridiculous. So that's where that kind of evens itself out, I think.
He's lost as many as MJ's won. I don't know, Bob Brown. And you can leave, buddy.
Bron makes it every time. Wait, are we forgetting about the year with the Lakers that they didn't even make the playoffs?
He was hurt.
Well, he was hurt.
They were the 4th seed. I remember they were the 4th seed at Christmas. And then when he got hurt, plummeted. You can't trust Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart.
But Zach makes a good point. Zach makes a good point.
No, it is. But okay, let me not bring up the Wizards. That's a good point, though.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, hold on. So you say that LeBron missing the playoffs when he was hurt, and look how poorly the teams LeBron has played for and left.
That's true.
Have performed. And when Jordan left to play baseball,
that means greatness. It's the same thing. Both Jordan and LeBron, when they leave their teams, they don't do well.
No.
Yes,
both
didn't make the finals.
The year Jordan left, they won 55 games. In 1994, the Bulls won 55 games, and they lost in a game 7 to the Knicks to make it to the conference finals.
We got a call here from Simon Schwartz. Hello.
I just really wanted to interject on this MJ piece, and
Let's hear it.
I just
okay. Thank you.
What compels someone, man?
What compels someone?
We needed.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. We should post that video. So quick story time. We'll go back to Jordan LeBron. Mad Dog Radio. We're not encouraging this, but Ollie called in to Mad Dog Radio, Sirius XM, ESPN Radio.
And I said some questionable things about Chase Young.
Here, why don't I just play it?
No,
I'm gonna play the national anthem. Not.
Oh, okay. Anyways, it's a little not safe for work. But Here's
Here.
one of mine. Mad Dog Radio.
So he asked a question about the Colts. And then he starts singing the national anthem. Here you go. You guys get the rest. It was amazing. Great call.
Yeah. So that's sort of my experience with prank calling. But I mean, this is not even tasteful. I mean, that's like funny.
It was funny.
I appreciate that, Simon.
Anyway, Michael Jordan. I mean,
I was just saying.
There's an infinite number of arguments you can make. I just think real basketball fans should all think that Michael Jordan's the best. If you watched,
I think he's the GOAT. There's no dispute. I think he's the GOAT, but I still think LeBron is better at basketball.
So do you think when it's all said and done, LeBron has any shot?
No.
Yes.
No, number 2.
I think if he ends up with the most points, and if he gets to 6, it's kind of tough. I mean, it's kind of tough.
Well, he's going to win MVP this year.
Hope so.
Most likely.
I don't know a good thing about LeBron. He's a great basketball player. He's number 2, but I as a Bulls fan, I can't.
Yeah, for sure, and it's tough for me because from Chicago, where literally my mom's whole side of the family is from Cleveland.
Squeaked.
So it's like I grew up.
If the Bulls had D Rose, the Heat don't make the championship.
Oh, absolutely not. I promise you, what we saw between 2015 and 18 with the Cavs and the Warriors is what we would have seen with the Bulls and the Thunder.
But Zach, you could also say the same thing about the Houston Rockets. If they had Chris Paul, they would make the championship. In that series against the Warriors.
They probably would have won that year.
No, D Rose got injured in the playoffs.
And so did Chris Paul.
Oh, wait, what are we talking about? Which one?
We're talking about the series in 2018 where the Rockets had the Kevin Durant Warriors on their heels, and then Chris Paul got hurt, and they lost.
Yeah, I guess, but
yeah,
but this was more classic series, I would say. I don't know. I think the Rockets would have won that year. D Rose was the best player on the team, obviously former MVP. But I don't know. You look at every people do the 2K simulations. I know this is not it's 2K, but you do 2K simulations on like what year was it? 2012, something like that.
Which year?
It's Simon Goodwin.
Whatever year D Rose got injured in the playoffs,
2012 first round.
In the simulations, they go on to win the championship.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. And
who was ahead of LeBron one year in the MVP race, defensive player of the year.
The year before, when the Bulls played the Heat in the conference finals, if you look at that series 10 years ago, if you look at it right now, it says 4-1. He went 4-1. If you add up the total, and this is true, if you add up the total scores from that whole series, those 5 games, it's literally tied.
Yep.
So let's take this scenario, for example.
Some games without D Rose as well.
So Trevor, let me ask you this.
I thought he played all 5 of those games.
Which one? Which series was this?
This was 2011. MVP Rose. Finals.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first year of the Heat when they made it to the finals the first time against Dirk.
Cam Beltzman.
What up, Cam? All right, Trevor, let me ask you this for a second here.
Go ahead.
LeBron James, what is the year in which he won a finals where he was the most dominant?
2013, and I'll tell you why, and I'll pull up.
Okay. I get it. Good answer. He was the centerpiece of that team. And now let's take Michael Jordan, for example. 1996 is a pretty good example for when he was most dominant. I mean, right?
For sure.
Yeah, 1996 was sort of his year. So let's take 2013 LeBron versus 1996 MJ. And we take those two teams. Who's winning in a 7-game series?
So the 2013 Heat with Ray Allen and all those
and Dwayne Wade and
Dude,
Chris Bosh.
The 72 and 10. I don't think anybody's beating the 72 and 10 Bulls, bro. I don't care.
especially
Now,
now.
maybe the 2017 Warriors, maybe they might have a shot, but I still think 72-10 Bulls beat anybody.
Yeah.
But I think those are the two best versions. You can pick, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick a best version of Jordan because he just did it the same stuff every year.
Yeah.
But I think 2013 was the best LeBron. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
We got a call in here from Gavin Cole.
What's up, Gav?
What's up, Gavin?
Yo, I'm a big fan. Outside of sports question here. Do you guys think 9/11 was an inside job?
All right. Thank you.
No comment.
The answer is maybe. Just kidding. Okay, here's what we'll do, Zach. Let's take a 30-second break and we'll transition to the wrap up, okay?
All right. I think we could just wrap it up now if that's cool.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's take 30 just real quick. I got to do something real quick. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds. Start the countdown. 30 seconds. Mark my words.
All right, we are back. Oh, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. Thanks for the 30 seconds.
All right.
All right. Let's wrap this up.
Hey, thank you.
Hold on. We got a quick call. We'll
do baseball on the next one.
Hey, what's up? You're on the air.
Hey, Ollie.
Got a quick call.
What up? Hey, Daddy.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna be doing this every week. Thank you guys so much for the 7 you guys are on. I know there's more people on, but I know it's hard to stay on these things. Attention span. Thank you guys all for watching. We got great content coming out. If you haven't already, join the 312 Show hoodie giveaway. Great free hoodie if you win. We'll announce it Tuesday, I think it is. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.